I return to the member from Beaches East York for her 2-minute reply.
Thank you, Speaker. I am so moved by the words of all of you who contributed to this debate today. I'm so very, very grateful for all of the thoughtful things that you've had to say, the powerful words that you've all said. Specifically, thank you to the Leader of the Opposition, to the members for Mississauga East, Cooksville, Whitby, Scarborough Rouge Park, Ottawa Vanier, King Vaughan, Kitchener Centre, York South Weston, and London Fanshawe for your really moving and powerful words. I want to take a couple of moments to talk a little bit more about trauma and the nature of trauma and why this is so important that we all do this together. Like many other people in this legislature and in Ontario, I am a child of trauma. And as an academic, I've spent years interviewing people who are survivors of and deeply impacted by trauma. Some of that work on my own while I was teaching at the University of Toronto, and some of it with the Mosaic Institute. And science now tells us what humans have always known, that trauma changes us down to our very DNA, and that it is transmitted intergenerationally. So it's not only the sons and daughters of the survivors of a traumatic event who suffer, but their descendants as well. And I am sure that everyone can understand how horrific it would be to come to a country, to come to Canada, to escape war or privation, only to experience hate and violence in the very place that was meant to be a haven. Trauma is eased and addressed when governments recognize and work to address what caused it. We have a historic opportunity to take an enormous stride here today to ease the specific trauma that Muslims in Ontario and Canada have experienced, and to work to address its root causes. So I thank you for helping me pass it today, get it through committee, and enact it. Thank you.